I very first started collecting Marvel Legends series, I had a couple of figures in mind that I really wanted to get, and that was the Marvel Legends Venom, the big deluxe version, that is. I know there's a couple of Venom figures out there, but I really like the looks of the deluxe version, the big beefy hulky Venom. Well, this thing is impossible to find nearly, especially in box, and I really wanted the box as well, even though I'm not an in-box collector, as I've said 101 million times. I know, I just really wanted the box to go with it because I'm such a massive fan of how this figure looks in the box as well. So I spent a long time trying to track this one down, so today's video is a special one, and obviously, as you've seen from the thumbnail and title, I guess you can kind of call it a Venom special, as we've got two Venom style figures to unbox today. We've got one Venom and one Toxin figure. So here is what I received in the post today. Got two figures, two boxes. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the unboxing. So we'll start off with La Classique. We'll start off with the original Venom figure. I've actually had to open it up on the other side near enough, just so I could take off the address. And then realised that they had put addresses on both sides. So yeah, that's why the back side looks open. But I promise I haven't seen the figure in person. I'm very excited. This has definitely been one of the harder to track down figures that I've actually had to look for so far in my collection. But I'm super excited to have it finally in hand. And there we go. Quite a wide figure as well. So nice and bubble wrapped up. That is always good to see. A lot, put it up there, and we'll put it up there. And one long there. That's it now. It's not fun anymore. I just want the Venom figure. That was a lot of work. It doesn't come with any accessories other than some weird tentacles, I believe. So, I mean, that's nice and easy. Take a quick look at the box. So we've got the Venom logo. And on the top, we have a Venom logo with a hook through the middle of it. That's a shame. Guess this was hanging at one point. I remember this figure came out just before I started collecting Marvel Legends, so I didn't have a chance to pick it up in the stores. And yeah, this thing was around £29 when it came out in stores, and now goes for around 50. So we've got a really nice side profile of Venom there on the side of the box, the exact same on both sides. And then we get the classic Marvel Legends super edited picture of the figure on the back, and a tiny little blurb that's got to be the smallest amount of text I've seen on one of the backs of these figure boxes for Venom. So yeah, really nice box. I love the purple background, and yeah, this box is just really cool. I love the deluxe boxes the most, these big wide boxes with the giant window and the text down. It's just something about this style of box that I just absolutely love, and yeah, super stoked to have this in hand. It looks like it's still factory sealed. Yeah, still tape on both sides. That's impressive. I didn't know if this had been taken out and displayed. The seller did not specify. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and we'll get him open. See if we get any more of the picture reveal from opening it. Oh, it looks like we will. Yeah, there we go. So we got a bit more of the picture revealed. It's a bit more of the mouth. It's always interesting when they do that with the box. Bit of extra art on the side. And out he comes. Got a really nice background like we usually get in the Marvel Legends series boxes. We've got the Cenobite symbol, or it might just be more specifically the Venom symbol there, with a purple backdrop and loads of black paint splatters. Really like that. So here is our giant Venom figure. You can see this is actually the back piece. If we flip him around, this guy is so big and hench that his back is actually too big to be put onto the figure and have in the box. He'd basically be ripping right out of the box. So yeah, I'm not sure if you can call the little back piece there an accessory, but there you go. Not too much to really look at. So we might as well just pop him right out of his plastic casing. Well, we have the back piece in hand and it's not attached to his back. We might as well take a closer look at that. So it's actually a hollow plastic with 4 pegs, And here we have the weird little, I don't know what you call these, little Venom driblets. There you go, Venom driblets on the back. I actually thought that these were attachable and detachable. I might be thinking of a different Venom figure. Maybe it's the Marvel Select Venom figure that comes with the attachable little black bean sprouts that go into the back. But yeah, I saw a figure where these actually came as the accessory, but they're actually fixed into the back, which is nice to see. And there's a look at how it'll look from when it is on his back. So you can see the little things poking out and probably sticking over his shoulder. But yeah, really nice paintwork here. It's just the white Venom logo with some veins and a lot of muscle. A lot of veins, a lot of muscles. Yeah, pretty standard for a Marvel figure. And then into the actual figure itself. This thing is absolutely giant. It might be about the same size as the Thanos or maybe the Hulkbuster from Marvel Select. Yeah, this thing is huge, absolutely huge. Can't wait to get a closer look at this thing. So yeah, let's bring him in close up for a couple of close shots. Starting off with the head. Absolutely crazy with the tongue curling up at the end. There is kind of an ugly mold line right there on the tongue, but again, if you're far away, you're not really going to see it, just like with most figures. Got really sharp, crazy teeth going on. And again, that crazy mouth depth that we're used to seeing on Marvel Legend figures. The big, iconic, scary white eyes of Venom. And you can see his mouth actually ripping at the side as he unlatches his jaw, probably about to swallow somebody whole. I think the only thing that probably would have made this figure cooler is a interchangeable head, or maybe, oh there we go, I was about to say I'd like to be able to see more of the logo, but you can have Exorcist Venom. Here is a closer look at the chest logo for the Venom figure, and I'm guessing it will meet up on the back with the back logo. Very weird of him to wear his logo on the front and back so giantly. Got massive razor claws here. Absolutely huge. I mean, this figure is just basically 3 colors, black, white and red. That's all you really need for Venom though. Got some white detailing on the hand. Again, this figure is just muscles and veins all over. Super creepy looking. Very, very intimidating. And there's a look at the other hand. This one is slightly more clenched. And this one is more open. It's nice to have a variety in hands. Moving down to his feet, he's just got nearly normal looking feet, I guess, with razor sharp toes, talon claws, I guess you call them. Flipping him over to his back, we've got the big empty back. Oh, his head looks even weirder. Straighten it around now. There you go. Yeah, the back looks quite strange without the back piece, so we'll just go ahead and clip it in. Figure out how to. There we go. Snaps on quite nicely, and again it just adds and it adds quite a lot of depth to the figure. So straight away the back sticks out, and now you can really see some of the back droplets. I really don't know what to call these things, these weird things that just hang off him, but yeah, anyway, you can see them hanging over his shoulders and over his traps. And yeah, absolutely huge, massive beast of a figure. Back just protrudes out quite crazily. Look at that. He's got a hunchback on him. So yeah, that was a look at the Marvel Legend series Venom. Really, really dig this figure. Got a couple more Venom figures coming on the way, but all of these smaller Venom figures just don't pale in comparison to the absolute size of this guy. So let's get on to our second figure. So I thought the timing was great for editing and shooting and releasing this video, as we've got all the hype surrounding the new second Venom film with Carnage in it. And I think if Marvel play the cards right, we could end up with a whole universe within the Marvel universe, the Venomverse. Now we have Carnage in it. There's so many different types of Venoms. You've got Toxin, like we'll have a look at in a minute. Got this in the mail like this. Really interesting. I don't think I've ever actually, no, I was about to say I don't think I've ever received a figure in a box that is made for the figure, but that's a lie. I got the Black Series speeder bike in the speeder bike box, but this one is actually Marvel Toxin Build-A-Figure Marvel Classics. So yeah, really interesting to see it actually come in the original Hasbro box. This is how the stores would have received this figure before they put it out, how Forbidden Planet or any other sort of toy retailer would get it, is like this. So it says 4-pack. I'm guessing we're not getting 4 Marvel Toxin figures in here. So yeah, let's crack it open. This is essentially a reskin of the Venom figure, I believe. From all the pictures I've seen, there's not too many differences. I think it has a different head. It'll obviously have a different color scheme. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a reskin. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to open this box is. It's a very strange box. All right, finally got him free. All right, so we finally got our Toxin free from his box. Let's take off the bubble wrap and whoa, holy crap. I think it might even be bigger than the Venom figure. It might be. That is absolutely insane. So he's kind of got this like two-tone color going on with the green tongue, and he's got way more of those things. way more. I think this might be the figure I'm misremembering, as they come as an accessory that you clip on yourself. So cool, and what an awesome box. The white with the black splatters. So cool. So yeah, this is the Marvel Legends series Venom Toxic figure. So we're going to start by taking a quick look at the box. Got the Venom logo in the back there. Switching it around to the side, got a nice picture of Toxin with his tiny little alien xenomorph style mouths. Flipping it onto the back, we've got all sorts of tiny little Venus flytrap style mouths and loads of little squiggly bits coming off him. He's the 1000th Cenobite in a lineage that includes Carnage and Venom. So Toxic is feared by many to be the strongest and most dangerous. That's crazy. So this dude is like super overpowered. Checking out the side there, it's the same illustration. I bet when you pull this out, we're gonna get a cool bit extra. It seems like he's on a web there. Really love this illustration on the side with the green tongue and his weird black eyes with tiny yellow beads on the inside. Super creepy looking. Checking out the top of the box, really cool art illustration here. I mean, I said I loved the Venom box, but this just blows that one completely out of the water. Really nice illustration on the top. The white, the red and the green just mix so well. Nothing on the bottom. And yeah, that is your lot for the box. A really nice box. The figure presentation for the Deluxe figures always looks so great, and I think that's what draws me to them so much. So it's going to be a shame to unbox this one, boys, but let's get it done. I actually had no idea that Toxin was stronger than Venom. I haven't actually seen Toxin that much in a lot of the Marvel comics. I know Venom is super hot right now, even in the comics as well as the films. Let's peel it out, and oh, only a little more. Got a white border. Let's unleash our Toxin. Boom, there he is. So yeah, this thing is definitely a little bit bigger than the Venom. Don't know if you can tell there from the back. Take a quick look at the backdrop, the cardboard backdrop. This one is a little less interesting. It's just kind of like a spider's web. Also kind of looks a bit like shattered glass. Yeah, there's that. But onto what we came for. It is the Toxin figure. This thing definitely weighs a bit more too, with the extra added bits. He also comes with his back unattached like the Venom figure, and actually just a tray with a couple of red vines in it as well. It's cool. This one comes with a front plate. I mean, his tiny things are like falling all over the place, so I guess that's why it comes with a front plastic plate. They are just falling out of place. So we've got 2 of those. One looks like it's already pre-attached to his shoulder. And yeah, let's take a quick look at his back like we did with the Venom figure. So here's a close-up look at the back of the Toxin figure. Might as well take a quick look now while we've got it unattached. You can see the two-tone that they've got here. It's a really nice gradient as well, how it goes from black to red. They've blended it really well, having like a almost grey midsection. Again, muscly and veiny. It's what you want to see when you have a Venom. Same sort of 4-peg display there on the inside. And it looks like there's actually a couple of holes where you will be able to stick the weird vine mouth things. So let's take a quick look at some of the vines. I mean, they're actually weirdly undetailed, which is a shame. I would have liked to have seen these how they appear on the box. They actually seem to have white teeth and green tongues, but they're just one colour, just red all over, which is a shame. I would have liked to have seen, I mean, even if you just painted the teeth white, it would have made them stand out a bit more. But yeah, here's just a big vine of them. It's like there's the plug that might go into his back or his shoulder or something like that. We've actually got another one of those. I don't believe they're the exact same. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, there's different mouths on them. Like this one here is only partially open. We've got one that is completely closed there. One that is partially open, whereas on this one here, it's all the way open wide with its tongue sticking out. So it's nice to see some variety. We've got two that were actually in this little weird plastic mold in the back. These ones don't actually have any mouths on them. They're a bit more like Venoms, weird little vine things. Again, I don't know if they actually have a name. I've never actually heard them be referred to as anything. They just like come out of him. So yeah, we've got two of those as well. So I think it's about time to break this guy free and get his vine things attached to him. So we officially have our Toxin freed from his plastic shell. Start by taking a quick look at the head sculpt on this guy. Really scary looking, very sinister. He's got giant teeth as opposed to the Venom, who's got a bunch of smaller teeth, whereas Toxin just has it looks like a couple less but much bigger. He's got some small ones trailing off here to the side and this big green tongue, which is very disgusting looking. It's got a giant vein running down the middle of it, really detailed. It's got a lot of crazy face veins as well. It's all just like mushed up. It kind of looks like a smushed up strawberry. It's got really odd eyes, sort of Venom looking, but in the middle just with a weird yellow dot. Guess that's how he sees. Moving down to the body, we can start to see the half tone. So the top half is this like blood red and the bottom half is just pitch black, like the Venom. Really, really cool look. I think the mouth looks great on this. We've got a nice dark mouth with the tongue protruding from it. Looks insanely cool. Flipping him over to the back, got his big back piece missing, so we'll get that clipped on now. So we've got the back plate into place now, and yeah, it makes his back stick out like the Venom figure. They always look hunched over, his head sloping right the way down. Definitely a gamer moment there. And we finally can see where these guys will come into play. So let's get these plugged in. But before we do that, we'll take a quick look at the ones that come pre-attached, because he's got one on his shoulder here, and then just a regular vine here on the left shoulder. Oh, look at that head, so gross looking. All right, so flipping him over to his back, let's take a quick look and try and figure out where these are going to connect. So there is our complete Toxin look. Absolutely crazy with the amount of stuff he's got going on with his back. Essentially the 4 pieces, 2 pieces clipped into his back, and then the other 2 pieces clipped into the 2 pieces in his back. So you can really start to expand on how far they actually reach out. It's crazy how much he has going on his back. You can hardly fit it all in frame. It is just so scary looking, and definitely makes him look superior over Venom just with the amount he's got going on. And yeah, just a really, really cool figure. You got lots of great potential for action pose, and I feel like these figures would definitely photograph really well. But yeah, my one criticism for this figure would definitely have to be the finished paint job on the weird little mouth things. I feel like they could have just done with going over the teeth just white instead of having them all red. But either way, definitely a really, really cool figure. I absolutely love both these figures. Let's get them side by side for a quick comparison in height. So yeah, the Toxin is actually just a tiny bit taller than the Venom, which would make sense seeing as how Toxin is the more dominant of the two. And yeah, he has a lot more going on. Venom's just got a couple of tiny sprouts coming out his back. Yeah, it kind of makes him look a bit of beta next to him, next to the Alpha Toxin. So yeah, absolutely incredible figures. So that has been my review and unboxing for the Marvel Legends series Venom and Toxin. I absolutely love both of these figures and can't wait to get them displayed. They look amazing, really high quality, and the attention to detail is insane. They've got crazy veinage and muscle going on. They look so cool. I mean, they've obviously just used the same body, but you know, they've definitely added to the Toxin, making him bigger and scarier. So cool. And yeah, absolutely love these two, and it was well worth the wait and the hunt and tracking them down. And yeah, can't wait to start my Venom collection now. So thank you for watching today's video. It's really appreciated. Make sure you leave a like on the video. I've also got a playlist in the description of this video, which is my Marvel Legends playlist. I've got all of my unboxings and reviews from Marvel Legends in there, so make sure you go check that out, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.